Hey, what's up guys? Today's video is gonna be a lot different than my normal content because I'm actually gonna make a makeup video, and y'all are probably like, girl, what do you know about makeup? Not a lot, but yeah. And I'm not gonna be talking here because my family's gonna be like, who are you talking to in the bathroom? So I'm gonna kick it over to the voiceover now. Okay, so I was cleaning out from underneath my bed and I found a whole bunch of makeup that I had not touched since I was in 6th grade. Now, I first got into makeup in the 6th grade and 7th grade, and so my dad's girlfriend at the time bought me a whole bunch of makeup, and it was all really nice, but I put it away under my bed and then I never thought of it again. So there's a few bags. This black bag has mainly eyeshadow palettes and lipstick in it, so I'm going to be using that. So we're just going to start. The first thing that I always do is this daily moisturizing lotion. Every time I wash my face, I put this on afterwards. It's my only skincare step, and you guys are probably like, girl, you need to start investing in more skincare because your skin looks really bad. Yeah, I should. So if you have any suggestions on normal to dry skin in the comments, with like, you know, discoloration and acne, please let me know skincare products that I should be using because I would love to start doing that. So now that I've put the lotion on, we are going to start with my eyes, but right now I'm just kind of looking in all of these bags. Do y'all remember Ipsy? I was obsessed. I literally had a subscription for like 3 years. So I'm just looking and seeing what is in here and if I can use any of it. And in there was just like nail stuff, so not really anything I'm using. Okay, here's another bag with makeup in it, I think. I don't know what's in any of these bags. If you can see all the dust, yes, there is makeup, so we are going to be using the makeup in here. But if you can see the dust, I'm telling you guys, this stuff is 10 years old. Here's a Wet n Wild blush. Actually, that's not even that old. Probably got like 3 or 4 years ago. But here's a MAC Studio Fix foundation, powder foundation. And I was trying to find a date on the back of this, but I could not find anything. But I know for a fact that it is at least 8-9 years old. So it looks like it's never been used, but I promise I have used it. Here I am swatching it, and it is there's nothing going on there, guys. It doesn't look too light, which was my main concern, so I am going to use this. Normally I use liquid foundation, but I'm going to use that today. Speaking of liquid foundation, I'm going to be using this matte and poreless. I don't know what that is. I think it's Maybelline. Everything is Maybelline or Wet n Wild, guys. But this is in the shade 105. It's the matte and poreless liquid foundation. I'm trying to see if it's full coverage or sheer. It doesn't say, but I'm going to use that. I'm literally scared, actually, because I'm scared I'm going to break out. Spoiler alert, I'm actually recording this audio like 4 days after I did the makeup, and yeah, I did break out pretty bad. So at this point, I'm just going through the products that I am going to be using. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Powder, and it's kind of like a blush / bronzing highlight palette like thing. I don't think I've ever used it, and there was no date on this either. But I'm going to use this as the highlighter. Normally I use liquid highlighter, but I wanted to try that out. And I'm just digging through, seeing what else I could pull out. Here's another blush, and I actually will end up using this. This is the e.l.f. blush. Super old, never used it before, so I'm going to be using that as my blush. Normally, I use liquid blush. You know, most of my makeup that I use is liquid. But if you notice, all of these products are powder, so we're going to figure out how that goes. Okay, so the first thing that I do is my eyes. I always do my eyes first, just so I can, like, wipe away any fallout that there is. So I'm gonna do my eyes first. I'm gonna use the primer that I use every day, which is old. I've had it for like 5 years, I think 6 years maybe. So it is old. It's like 6 years old, but we're gonna use that. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Prime, and in 2018 I was so obsessed with color correcting that I had a bunch of color correcting items, and this is one of them that survived. So here is me just putting that on my eyelids. So I actually cheated, and I have already used one of the old, like 10-year-old palettes before this video, and it worked good. but I'm not gonna use that one. I'm gonna use a different one, so I can like still be true to the video. This is the palette that I used the other day. It's e.l.f. It's like a gold palette, and I liked it, but I'm going to do something a little different. So the lighting is really abysmal, but if you can't tell, this is like a purpley black palette, so I think it's gonna be hard to use, which is why I want to use it. And the other shades were glitter shades, and these are all matte, so let's get into it. But I'm using this. This is eye contour. And then something helpful that I really like about this palette is that it tells you where the shades should go. So base, lid, crease, line. Didn't have any concealer, like old concealer, so I just used my everyday, which is the Tarte Shape Tape. But I bet 10 years ago I was still using Tarte Shape Tape because I've been using it forever. So. Okay, so I went in with the base color, and it is supposed to be like a nude color or white or something, and you can see it on the brush, but it is not coming off. It basically, what I'm saying right now is that I'm trying this like a million times. It's not coming off. It looks completely clear when I put it on my eyelid, so I just went in with my finger. Still didn't help. I mean, guys, it's like I'm putting translucent setting powder on my eye. Like, I don't know, I'm packing it on there and it's not working. So now I'm going in with the black, which is supposed to be on the lid. It's just like the lid color, and it's supposed to go next. It looks like gray, and it's very, very translucent. I mean, like, it is completely, it is showing up, but it's very patchy. And the fallout is crazy. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like falling out like crazy. At this point, I was ready to give up and go with a glittery shade, but my brush broke and everything, and I was like, no, let's just persevere. So I did the maroon color in my crease, and I'm actually using this brush so forcefully. I am pretty much hurting my eye because I'm pushing so hard to try and get this to stay, but it will not stay, and my brush broke. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up. This lighting is so bad, and I'm really sorry, you guys, but can Trixie like remake this video, please? Like, I'm not the person to do this video. Let me clean this up. Okay, so I feel like that looks a lot better. I just cleaned it up with micellar water. Okay, so now it's time to do the base. So I'm gonna go back in with this. Okay, I kind of like the eyes, like it's kind of growing on me, so like maybe I should start doing a smoky eye. I tried to do it one time, it didn't work out. This has not been opened since 2015, 2016. It looks really dark. It smells like chemicals. Okay, here's me putting it on super fast. Honestly, if you put it in time lapse, then it does look like it's working, but at the time I thought it was completely sheer, could not tell a difference at all. But yeah, I can tell it's very light coverage, but it is actually working. And it wasn't hurting or anything. I know sometimes I get like really bad reactions to face products, foundation, stuff like that. But yeah, this wasn't giving me any reaction, which was amazing. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I know not a lot has really happened, but you know, it's fun. I'm doing my Tarte Shape Tape right now. That's just what I do after my foundation. And honestly, like, the look is growing on me. I haven't done, you know, my lips or my brows or nothing like that, or my eyelashes, but you know, the face part, it's not even bad. I can actually see myself wearing the foundation daily whenever I run out of my Fenty Beauty. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and this is, I found this in the 10-year-old thing. There's no lid for this spoolie. And normally at this stage I do my liquid blush, but the only blush that I had and highlighter is powder. So I'm gonna do that at the powder step. This. I mean, this is a crazy dull. I'm gonna finish off my eyes, and I'm really scared to use this. I don't want to get like pink eye, but this is the eyeliner that came in the old makeup. So I think I'm just gonna do like right here, and I'm not gonna do under the eyes because it's scary. And then it also has like a smudger. So I do that. Okay, it's not even working. Going in the trash. Mascara time, and this is actually my everyday mascara. It's the Monsieur something from Lancome. It's my tried and true mascara. There was mascara in the bag of the old stuff, but it was all clumpy and gross and dried out, and I would never put that on my eyes. So now we're gonna do the powder foundation, and I'm gonna be using this MAC, and this I think is gonna be super light, and I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm gonna use this brush. I don't even know what that's. Oh my god, you guys. So I do love MAC products. I don't ever buy them anymore, but this was very loose, and I don't know, it just like brought out my wrinkles. And yes, I did put liquid and powder foundation on my neck, but you can't really tell. But I really don't think that this actually did anything. It wasn't too light. It actually matched my foundation, but it just didn't really do anything. Yeah guys, I can't even tell the difference. So this is my everyday foundation, like powder foundation. Let's compare. We're gonna use this e.l.f. blush. This is my blush brush. So I'm just gonna like go in like this. So I'm very blush blind. I will put blush on until my whole face is pink, but I actually love this, and it's got some shimmer and shine into it, and I think it's subtle, but of course I put way too much on in the end, but I do really like it. I don't know if I've even ever used this, but I'm going to use this gold one, I think. Okay, so I did really like this, the application and everything, but I didn't like how it's so tiny that it's hard to get on your brush, and maybe I should just use a smaller brush, right? But I really didn't think about that. So it's very subtle, and I couldn't tell if it was actually working or if it was just the blush and the shimmer that was in that, but I really liked it. And then I put it on my nose, and I was like, oh crap. So 2016 called, and what's its highlighter bag? Okay. That's as much as I'm doing right there. I'm done with that. A lot of Wet n Wild lip products. This video is 1,000,000% not sponsored by Wet n Wild. This is the color Wined and Dined, and I think it's really pretty, this lip liner. And I do not know how old this is. It was my mom's, but I stole it, so it's like perfect color. So I never use lip liner, so I don't really know how to use it. I mean, I know you're supposed to like line your lips, right? But I overlined it, and it ended up looking like Janice from the Muppets a little bit. It's okay though. And I actually did have the matching lipstick that went to the lip gloss, but it was in the car and I was too lazy to go get it. I have used it before. See my last video where we went to a hockey game for that. But yeah, I kind of went a little overboard on this. I really do love the lip gloss and lipstick. Here's me realizing that lip gloss is not the same as lipstick, and it's very, very sheer compared to the lip liner, and so it kind of looks a little crazy. I really should have just went out and got that lipstick, y'all. I'm filming this on my iPad because my phone died. Here's the final look. I think the lips are way too much. Yeah, I think I way overdid the lips, but I'm not used to doing lips, so take that with a grain of salt. But final look.